Ba-doop-bop-bop.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so after giving the girl that inoculator, they co-op turn.
I have to prepare to get it first.
Why is everybody to me? So if you need to make your inoculator go, you'd have to still just provide boosts.
So you want to be a crusader or like an adeptus? Yeah, that's pretty close. I have these subclasses. Why are you doing this to me? Heavy gunner crusader. Well, this doesn't really matter too much. Do I have to name my characters?
You name them whatever. I mean,
do I have to? I don't want to name them.
Well, yeah.
Story mode character. We'll just call him Jay because I don't want to fucking do the whole name thing. Can I fucking motherfucker? Fucking character minimum. Fucking character minimum. It's like the biggest thing ever. Okay, character made.
Oh, look. You know, I mean, if you're gonna make a
Son
space
of a bitch.
character, if you're gonna make like the space the Crusader character, call him the Poutine-nator.
I don't have time for that. I don't want to
Okay.
do that right now. Fucking my aspect ratio changed when I went from fucking big screen to small screen. I'm like 5 minutes in, I already hate fucking everything. Fuck it. I'm looking at a fucking window that's like a fucking quarter inch the size of my screen. Oh, when did that happen? Well, you missed half of me. And my controller doesn't work. It's gray. I love it. Nothing works with my controller.
Go ahead.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report. Scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing signals.
It's old, but it's legit as shit, bro.
It's old, but it's gonna make me.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition. And lots of empty halls.
Is it their sense of humor?
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
I guess I should switch to my own.
last meeting, in my opinion. And I was like, use the word Poutine.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log, new entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him.
Oh god, my eyesight is being challenged this year. Did you say the controls were in controls? That makes sense. Let me control shift. I'm just gonna swap my displays, honestly. So I don't have to like turn the game off. Fuck, I forgot how to use my controls. Here we go. Control shift, so that window is now there, so I can see the stream, and now we'll be recording like this. I should just do all my videos like this for now. If they're gonna be in my room and hard to read. It's not in enable controllers at the very bottom. Enable controller support for this game needs to be started with a controller plug-in in order to use this option only. Be changed from the main menu, so I have to quit out anyways. How do I know if I've reached a save point in this game? Or I'll probably have to fight something before I get to the first save point.
Well, I mean, if you exit out of the mission, you're gonna have to start the whole mission again. So.
Whatever. I'll just use this as like a cut point or some shit. That's my fault for not noticing, because I just jumped through the options earlier. I just didn't check controls and everything else. That's fine, you just have to do more editing on the edit video. Freaking controls, enable controls. What?
What?
Oh, it went. Okay, never mind. Wait.
What did they do?
That's so weird. Why would they make B? They switched to Japanese controls. Huh. That's unusual. What was I doing? Mental gymnastics? So I can't reach any of the stuff on the side. That seems backwards. What if I start using the mouse? And then the mouse doesn't work. So how am I supposed to... How am I supposed to get to the new speed stuff, I wonder? Huh, that's okay. We'll worry about all that later. Actually, wait, what is the actual lagging issue?
Inquisitor's log. Classified report. Scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing signals.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return.
The lighting on all my streams is terrible.
Inquisitorial log, new entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
Alright, actually playing the game is cool. I like this. Servants, right? Witness. It's like a control scheme. Shining that light in my eyes just put my vision for a second.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door!
Excessive. That's a Oh, cool! I get a character icon, and I'm guessing you and your co-op partner get the thing at the top right, left screen.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Wow, there's a lot of red text in there.
There's a bunch of more stuff you can read.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details. New log entry. I have found some human remains. The time of death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
Ooh, a gunshot.
Oh, yes. The perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice.
For the Emperor. I like this. Oh, cool. The A button just can interact with bullets.
Reloading. Creature of chaos. Can you withstand my faith?
A Nurgle.
An ancient Imperial ship infested by chaos. So be it.
Oh,
Let's
I see.
cleanse the
Ability
taint
menu.
then.
Very MMO-like. That's cool. Where's my ammo count? Oh, it's an energy bar. That's cool. Ugh, a piece of garbage. I'm not even gonna take that out. What that is. Shot. Oh, it dropped. Took a charge first. Okay. Is that RT? It can finally kill it. So my ammo isn't
Yeah.
log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Established connection.
AOL sounds.
I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
Yeah, Brewer runs a camera.
AOL. You know Americom? You know the chip? You know the internet? Before you people.
Open the door!
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor! What foul abomination is this? A talking servitor. It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
I wonder if Chaos can technically hack servitors. I don't know if that's ever been covered in a book or anything. I've never heard of it. I think Chaos could hack a servitor. This is the canon.
Well met, heretics. It is time for you to die.
You cannot hurt me.
I know what you're thinking, but that is the standard power of Inquisitor-Martyr. Oh, that's the cover. Okay. I thought it was an item. It's just cover. Strong as this pole. How strong is the pole? Yeah, you can really feel it when you're like, going in the opposite direction. That's good. Can I Gears of War? Oh yeah, you can kind of do the Gears of War cover. That's fun. Remember in Gears of War multiplayer, you'd just be like mashing the A button to like teleport yourself from cover.
Finally, that's the cogitator that will disable the jammer.
I don't know if you ever played Gears of War 3. It was really prevalent in Gears 3.
I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Literally dodge bullets.
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
It's not relevant, but it's a good feeling. Should make my window smaller. Taking up a lot of real estate. Am I covering anything in the UI? I kind of like this. Because I just reversed my setup. It's nice. World of Workers. Well, you can't see that at all. Huh. I'm completely covering a piece of UI, but that's okay. So, I'm guessing the purple missions are the tutorial, so I'll just complete that tutorial. It's probably going to be a long video even after I do minor edits. If I even do that. So what was that system we talked a bit about briefly where you like create a character for a season?
You choose to make the character seasonal.
Our Argos have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
Just play through and throughout the season and shit.
So when you do that, do they don't get access to the story?
No, there's technically part of a different server, so you can't switch. You can't get gear to load gear.
Okay. So yeah, they technically switch server.
But after the season's over, that character will be permanently part of your roster after selection.
So it's like a way of making a boosted character before you do the campaign.
My attention, but the dead one.
Loading.
Wow, assassin can do barrel rolls.
Oh, charge shot. I think I want to switch those buttons. There's melee in this game, right?
Yeah, if you equip a melee weapon.
Oh, I see, so...
By the Emperor.
Okay, cool. I can't wait to customize...
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Some unlucky members of an
Yes,
Imperial
you
retinue.
put both a pistol and a
This is a shrine
Yeah, it's
dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes to be fulfilled.
with your bolter pistol and a power
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice.
chainsaw.
Wonderful.
Loading.
Can't tell if I've taken damage or not. Is it the yellow filling up with red?
Ever taking damage.
Is the yellow filling up with red the damage?
The bottom left, middle of that whole red thing is your health bar, and then around it is the suppression. You want to make sure your character is suppressed, or else
So
you're
it's
gonna,
suppression filling up with red, I guess.
your character's gonna get like stumped and shit. Okay, I'll be right back.
Wow, it's heavy ass version. You can get better cables. This one is super long, like it goes from like here to like the top of my head. Generally don't need it, but I do use it. But like it's a really bad cable, like it doesn't hold at all. Get a better cable so it does not disconnect. Or you just switch controllers, because the other controller is slightly still newer and better.
Loading.
Oh, they kind of sucks on.
Yes, a grenade. Enemies of the Emperor, I'll blast you to smithereens.
LT. No, it's both T's. Oh no, it's both T's together. LT. That's that.
A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
Oh, red armor. Oh, that's not a grenade. That's better.
Yeah, 10 little gadget things. I'm not playing on controller.
How you can subtract this grenade cancel? Any other? Is it any other button? Yeah, any,
I don't cancel.
except for every other button does grenade cancel.
I'll throw the grenade even if I'm targeting my atoms.
The Emperor would never cancel a grenade throw. He'd throw it anyways. I gotta say, I'm liking how ridiculous the range of the shotgun is.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier.
I'm a big
I'll take his data
advocate
slate.
of that
It could
bullet
contain a
strike
recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
But like the Is that a chaos dreadnought? I don't know which way is forward. Well, that gave me a 10 PC. Actually, yeah, we're not gonna worry about scraping. Right?
found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
It looks like I don't see a symbol on his arm. I'm guessing just a ultramarine. Based on the shade of blue. There are too many. Oh god. I will not let you deter my fate. To the Emperor of Mankind.
Come at me, creatures! Come at me!
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
The second one.
The second one?
Yes. Still doing the tutorial.
There's 5 missions, I'm sure.
I don't actually know which way is forward. I think there's a up here. Or is that just a chest? Oh my god, a giant. How dare you, the Emperor always guides us forward. That's blasphemy. Emperor's life got me.
I completed higher done, by the way.
Cool. Huh. Interesting. Have to push the button to activate the navigation wheel.
Did you press the button?
No. It's counter. What's that say? RB. Oh, I have heals. I don't even know. Hope I didn't at least do that.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon
That red. It really knocks the phone.
as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorne, exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I am a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, we might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
Traveling through warp space seems like the biggest, like... Traveling through warp space is like just the
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
We don't have.
reminds me of I don't remember the full story, but there were these people on this planet once, and they crashed. What was it? They were like colonizing a planet. They had a crash from their main ship, and so that their main ship buried their colony, and the people that survived lived underground, and they lived underground for like a couple years before eventually they made it. And while they were underground, they made friends with a group of like orcs. Like they just became friends. Living with being cut off. They just like kind of became and then they finally made it into the surface and what was happening. Made it to the surface when an even bigger group of orcs and essentially just taking place to the surface.
How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd
after a couple millennia, they finally got reunited with like
say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Sorting with xenomorphs? Oh.
Yeah.
Not the worst of it. Oh wait, no, okay, so there's one group, so because they got separated from the surface of the ground, there's one group that are like totally okay with working with the orcs as like lower tier foot soldiers, and then the above surface ground that's like totally against it. So it's like two groups of people living on the same planet, but one of them is with the orcs and the other one isn't. Because that's the culture. Oh, I guess I did a 180. I wish this is there a bigger map I can get into the menu? Oh, what's this? Ooh. So that was kind of a shortcut. So let's go backwards to get backwards to the forwards. Does this game have like repopulating areas? Or are the enemies always going to be forward? Because if I backtrack, is there a
Once you
chance
kill the
that...
enemies on the map, they don't like respawn unless it's like, I guess, an endless kind of mission or something like that.
Oh, okay. That would be it. That would have been terrible.
There's like even missions where you can have to exterminate all enemies. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, the Emperor. Wolves and Chaos Undivided. That's a slippery slope right there. That's like the best answers you can possibly do with that There's no greater threat than when all the Chaos Gods go, yeah, we're just gonna join forces because you're a threat. Oh, the Emperor! You don't need them. Good for the Emperor. That's
But
annoying.
Gary!
When the controller like half disconnects, that's the most annoying. I can see why they have the tech class, because you can't even go cover the secondary. I guess until enemies with guns show up, maybe.
Loading!
Wait, am I hitting LB and RB to destroy environmental weapons?
Destroy environments?
Environmental objects? Or am I clicking the wrong buttons? Because I hate to look at response. There's no label. Xbox controllers, they don't have the buttons engraved into them. Are these items that health? That's what
Has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
pretty sure the other ones. Wait, does reload have less vibration? Why does it vibrate on reload? That makes no sense. You really feel that magazine clip going inside there. Words for the Emperor. Where I think what? Okay. When you get there, stop it. When you get there, you don't use your head. That was almost a joke. I'm gonna workshop that. And when you get in there, don't stick your head in first. Kill the champions. Reach the egg. Oh, okay. So I was supposed to go around.
That has been.
I don't know if the exit is forward or backwards.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
He says as he goes.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Hey, Osprey, it's cool. I've never even seen that design before. The dude with the gun down to the skull face. Alright, that's the end of Mission 3. Mission 4. Feral Tribes.
All like horrid ass. You?
No, you.
Sounds like you do.
The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
At your command.
Oh no. Adeptus Militarum.
Ask what class.
I don't know, Crusader Heavy. Crusader Heavy.
Oh, so you got the demolition armor too.
Huh.
New log entry.
Well, I could make it.
I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar.
Just remember, you don't just stick with the shotgun.
Well, I can't wait to find another gun to make that not true.
When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
A gun feels right. Why would you want to
Charge!
No. Maybe
Ready to
This is
fight!
what, 'cause you told me earlier that the weapons have like the weapons have their own stats. So does the pistol make a melee?
No, they all have their own abilities. So, like, you were thinking about you building a pistol and like wanting it a weapon.
Yeah. Like, do I get a bonus for that?
Weapon in it?
Do I get like an in-game bonus for that, or would it just be like?
No,
based on
that's up to you. I think there might be a build around that. I'm not sure, but the con is that you still have access to all 4 abilities that the weapons provide you. So if you equip both the pistol and a one-handed weapon, you're only going to be having access to the first 2 abilities of both weapons.
You say.
Yeah, and you would have to equip the same of the 2 of the same weapons in order to have access to all 4 abilities.
Wait, sorry, I blanked out somewhere. So I don't get a bonus. for doing pistol and sword combat.
You can do it, it's okay, but that's if you're okay with, if you can find a couple weapons that are like the two first abilities that you like, you know,
There it
go
is.
with that.
Took a while. It's taking a while. We'll
At your command.
He's a wildling.
Wild man. Let's turn this off temporarily.
No, I'm wild man.
Because this controller is connected to the other stuff. Wow! For a second, like crashed on opening. That's never done that before. Okay, so now that I turned that off, this should work. Good. This is cracked in the middle, right? Maybe this crack in the middle of my controller is why the freaking cable isn't secure. Or as secure. But yeah. My stance is now crazy too.
He touched the line.
If I had to stay, I think I'd stay with the Runaway based on the Kanye West song. Because I always find something cool.
Ready to fight.
That's a good song. Or that one. Three words that could have been in the song next to each other. You know the Kanye West song, Runaway? Yeah, that's how it goes.
Oh, I do.
We got you. Baby,
Yeah, make sure you have a ranged weapon too.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
Take it like a man, gods.
I need to reload their death.
Oh, you might like the energy weapons.
No. Well, like, I literally swapped over the last gun.
The plasma, the lab.
The last gun is the worst gun in the canon of the 40k universe. It's literally referred to as a flashlight on the battlefield. Couldn't even kill a grunt, like a... Technically not a grunt, especially after all that research.
Gun, I like pretty well modified my sort of laser sniper rifle getting case ass.
So essentially what you're telling me is that you upgraded your last gun to be better because it wasn't good enough. Because it was a last gun.
Ready to
Now
fight.
its shots have like explosive.
Well, in that case, yeah, that's great. Because it's not a last gun anymore. It's a good gun.
Well, you know the last rifle in this game is.
I mean, yeah, the last gun pistol sucks. But like a las rifle, a heavy las cannon, like the Gatling gun, that's like a las. Like the pistol version is like the worst gun you could possibly have.
But this sniper version, no.
You'd
The
rather have a
rifle
bolt
version, not the sniper, has an ability that lets you pierce through groups of enemies.
Yeah, it's a good gun.
You just hold it down and it just. Was anyone there?
I'm just gonna make this a me playing 40k game, but I'll never use this pistol. Even though it's cool in concept, but in actual usage and lore, it's like just
Well, as a crusader, I think you can also get the reinforcing.
Mom, what are you doing? You've been been looking for something for as long as I've been recording. All I can hear in the background is tap, 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 tap. I'm telling the future viewer. It's just been in the background for like almost 30 minutes. 52 minutes. I can barely read anything.
52 minutes in your stuff.
I feel like I need glasses that are just I feel like I need glasses that are just magnifying glasses. So I just am too far away to read things on the other two keys. Whenever I need to.
At your command.
I'm literally 6 feet away from the TV. I can't read that. Forget the text size and stuff. I'm literally too far away. That I looks like a T. And I'm talking about capitals. You know, since I brought up the topic of blood, we all knew but now people are too lazy to do capital I. But you know, capital I is like a lowercase letters. But when I was growing up, it was the fucking like a sign. Why is that no longer what a capital I is? What happened? When did the world come to convene and go, okay, I's, we're just gonna make them look like lowercase L's. I'm tired of drawing 2 lines on the top and bottom.
Command.
You know? Like what the fuck? It's like Roman numeral the letter 1. I don't know. It's weirdly frustrating. Like why? Like I look at my keyboard and I'm like, yeah, that's an L. There's an L literally right across from the L. Like, oh, they put a lowercase
The
L.
Abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the cabins of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Like a proper capital I. Like what I've just been talking about. Like, just write it on a sheet of paper right now. Because it's not on your keyboard. It hasn't been on your keyboard for like 30 years. For like 30 years. For like 15 years, it's not been on keyboards.
Oh, 15 years!
But it's like, yeah, why did you get rid of the sideways H as a capital I?
Ready to fight.
What's up with that? I wanna know this. I wanna know the details. It's very important to me grammatically. It needs an explanation. I'll give you the worst explanation ever, but it needs an explanation because I just can't handle it. Man, I keep going backwards. It's crazy. I wish there was a full map. Are there full maps in the game, or is it always going to be this map in the bottom right?
Well, there's a way, should be a way to expand the map. I know on the keyboard.
So the answer is no. So the answer is no.
What do you mean?
The answer to my question is no. Because I asked you, is there like a full map? And you said ostensibly no.
At your command.
Like a map that's literally the entire area. That's what a full map is.
Yeah, I mean, if I click M, it shows me the whole map. And there's
Oh shit!
It reveals the whole map in the middle of the screen.
Why didn't you just say that?
I tried to, but you just said the answer now.
No, you said that there was a way to make the map in the corner bigger. You could have just said you press it. That would have been the answer.
I don't know what it is on the controller.
Well, I could just push the M button on my keyboard. That actually works. Thank you.
Well, it could be select.
You know, this map looks like a penis was holding a gun. What were we saying before I picked it?
It could be the select button.
Oh yeah. Oh, I tried that. It just gives me a weird circle, which I think is the range of my fingers.
You're a circle.
I am a circle.
Ready to fight.
You know the human body is just a bunch of circles put together. Do you know that? What's your thing? Holy shit, did the lighting increase? Hey, cool. I made it to the character menu. That's weird that that's the whole. Can I do inventory? Oh my god, is my inventory full?
Yeah, go sell your shit.
What?
Go sell your shit.
Don't?
Go sell it.
Oh, but I don't
You
have
don't
a
have the
person to sell
guy
it
for
to.
this Android shit yet.
Oh, I have 3 inventory slots. That's cool. Syngram item level 1. Equip. Okay, where is my current equipment load at? Main implant, demolition armor, Inquisitor. Okay, cool. Is this like Borderlands where I click the thing and it? Nope. Okay. Like, you know in Borderlands when you click like the grenade mod, and then it's like, oh, would you like to equip a different type of grenade mod instantly? Weird that it's whole. Let's see stats. Oh, there's no stat. I have to push compare automatically. I have to push compare manually. Neat. What's quality rating? Did these armors deteriorate over time? Oh, cool.
No, quality I think is so shit.
Oh, okay, so it's rarer, but quality doesn't deteriorate. Implants. That's something. Oh, there's a lot to read. Versus main. Oh, that's.
And it balled it.
Do I have? What's my? How do I do secondary?
Secondary?
Yeah, because it says I have a main implant.
What?
Do I have a secondary?
Your secondary what?
Do I have a secondary implant? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's weird. Syngram. Ooh. I am right. I like that the compare doesn't go away once you're done. Because in most games it would instantly go away after you're done.
These are me.
What's this? An auto gun. Let's try the auto gun.
Auto guns.
Digital weapons. That's cool. You know what's funny is that digital weapons are just actually small weapons. It's just like a small version. It's like, well, no, it's not small. It's like incredibly small, actually. There's an alternate version of like what is it? Wait, what? Is that a glitch? I have a visual glitch where he's holding. I had an auto gun, and then I equipped a chainsword, and now he's holding this chainsword like it's a gun. in the menu.
Awesome.
In the menu. That's pretty awesome. Can I move these around too, like it's Deus Ex? Oh, I can. Huh, it looks red in the picture, but it's not.
Yes.
I'm the kind of person that
Yes.
It's like SOTOR, where fucking auto inventories. I hate you. Anyways, we done enough here. Yeah, digital weapons. So like a digital las gun or whatever would just be like a ring-sized las gun that probably fires only one shot.
Yeah, but that digital weapons to be picked up is actually supposed to increase your crit damage or something.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like in 40k lore, like
Yeah, it's part of the gadgets that will replace the grenades.
like a High Lord of Terra would probably have like a digital
Ready to
las gun
fight.
ring finger is like some means of I don't know. Maybe a High Lord would really I feel like every single High Lord of Terra
Inquisitor,
ever is
our
like an
Argos
asset.
are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, A long time ago, I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life.
By the way,
Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
Take a look at it.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
Where do I put myself? That's a shame that I only realize now. Why streaming, doing all my videos live would be nice. Or maybe just changing the perspective bar.
Who do you work for?
Oh, we're done? Dang. I have to wait until I get back in the game to move the big Josh. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. You know what's an interesting piece of lore that you probably don't know, other people would? Is that because there was, I don't remember his name. I don't think it was even told to me. There was this Inquisitor Lord, this High Lord of Terra, who wanted to usurp the throne from the Emperor. So in his attempt to usurp the throne, he ended up actually creating the Adeptus Sororitas. Like, it's because of this guy that the Sororitas even exists in the first place. So he found like a cult of women. Like, cult is usually a bad word, but in 40
To fight!
like 20% of the time it's okay. So like there was this cult of women, like a cult of the Emperor, and it was like all female. And so he fed them some rumor like there's a false emperor on the throne right now. We need to usurp him and blah blah blah. And they bought it upon its secret. Like he performed some kind of fake miracle in front of them. So they thought he was a prophet of the emperor. And they followed him until eventually like I think it took it might have taken a Primarch or what do you call it? What's the name? Do you know that? I can test you with the question that I'm trying to remember the answer to. The guards of the Emperor. I forget what they're called. It's Adeptus. Something Adeptus. It's all Adeptus. What's that? You're not helping me.
I'm a pretty butterfly.
I might have to look this up.
I said I'm a pretty butterfly.
Yeah, I think it was a guard or something. Yeah.
I'm a pretty butterfly.
Do you want me to have a proper response to that?
No, I'm just fucking boredom is taking out.
That's like 1 inch smaller. That's not gonna help.
I said boredom is taking
Lol.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I had imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So, you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition.
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck.
But yeah.
And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
In real time, in our world, probably.
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
I literally just told you. That's where all the Sisters of Battle come from. Like, you're probably gonna say, like, St. Celestine or something. They come from a different story. Yeah, there's a whole thing over there where, like, the Emperor is chosen, blah, blah, blah. There's actually a cool bit of, what do you call it, lore? Conspiracy? Fan theory going around where there was a recent event, no, not a recent event, a past event, like during the fall of Mania, where they used it fucks with your psychic powers, and it also is really good at dispelling demons, like the warp entities and stuff. And it also affects the holy deities, the so-called holy deities of the Imperium. So there's an idea going around that people like Saint Celestine, the Legion of the Damned, and other stuff are basically Imperial demon equivalent. So we call them Imperial demons. And like you can dispel them with Blackstone, which is just like a psychic nullifying like material. Adeptus Custodians. Specific custodians. Yeah, I was never. Anyways, Adeptus Custodians. Those guys are awesome. Do you know that them being in the presence of the Emperor is so mentally straining that they have to swap out like every week or so? Oh man, I have to do like a full conversion. This doesn't fit properly. So that's like 20 minutes almost wasted. I can't fix this. The best I can do is actually no, I can fix it. I can't see it. In good conscience. Where's my overlay? Can't overlay. So if I move the overlay up to the point where I cut off what the text is. This would be nice if I was like this. Oh fuck. I clicked the wrong button. This would be nice if I was this one. So I can see. Wow, really didn't come over. I hit control it. Whatever. Shift window. Now it's over here. This is gonna get cut out for sure. Not all of it. I need to. The whole top banner thing seems kind of unnecessary after so many. What is this? And then there's the tiny Poutine that I use as back. I don't remember what I called it. Oh, image two. That's not what I clicked. Relock overlay. Drag it up. It might as well not be. And now you can kind of see the lady. And then I can put myself there. Shift. Now back over here. And then tab to the game. Hit the escape button.
At your command.
I can put myself at the edge here.
Take it like a man, God.
Fuck it. I'll just put it above the lines. And like a slightly less. A little bit. Yeah, it looks kind of bad. Not great. Not great.
For the Emperor!
I guess because I'm not an Astartes. And Astartes can probably run.
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
What's
Their
nice is that
what?
you skip
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
At your command.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery...
I'm in the middle of something. Later!
Charge! Charge! Take it like a man, guardsman!
I just told you. Okay, the only things that I rank an Inquisitor are like another Inquisitor, High Lord Inquisitor, a Holy Lord of Terra, a Primarch, and the Emperor. Yeah, well because, well what?
Oh, the thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
Obviously a higher rank.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what, exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now!
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we have disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes, that two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move!
Still using the shotgun?
No, I swapped to an auto rifle. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I like the auto rifle.
I probably want one that either has more.
Especially great. Boy, you should have higher attacks with boys.
As it should. So LB and RB, that's right bumper and left bumper, and then these are triggers. Yeah, it's okay. I have LT. I forgot it's left bumper.
Loading.
Oh! Friendly fire is in fact on. I killed everybody except for the one who fired. For the Emperor, they were clearly heretics. Oh yeah, Dreadnought.
Oh, traitorous scum!
Oh, yeah,
Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah!
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a hell brute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial space marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now.
That's cool. I'm glad that cutscene didn't teleport me out. Just a couple stuff. Join something else. What were you saying? I feel like
I've disabled the teleport jammer. At least I hope so.
this is really good so far. I'm really enjoying it.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's
Hopefully
headed, and
my
worse,
lack of
the Jella
complete
shields are
information
probably
before we
compromised.
finish
Warp travel will kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
I like not knowing one thing. It's the important stuff that I try to remember. Huh. I find it weird that you never find a space hog that's like fucked up and has like multiple ship faces inside of it.
Inquisitor,
Space hogs
are you all right?
work,
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine.
Like a bunch of ships crashing.
What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is a derelict, Captain.
They're just,
It seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
Yeah. I actually couldn't tell if it was a Space Hulk or not. Usually whenever you see a Space Hulk in like a video game, it's just a big ship.
And they find out they're Transformers.
And they find out the Transformers. Space Hulk transform into
A walrus.
Oh man, have you ever seen Battlefleet Gothic?
No.
It's pretty good. It's a 40K. It's since we're on topic. Was it?
Lord
Admiral Spire.
Inquisitor,
he's a great character.
my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Admiral Spire?
Let me guess.
So he was like
Another local warp surge manifestation
he's an
swallowed the
admiral in,
message
like, the
whole.
40K spaceship
No,
military.
actually. We have received an official follow-up on
And,
your
the
report.
games, Battlefield
That must be a
took place
mistake.
during, like,
It's the Imperial
I
bureaucracy.
think the 12
I wasn't
or
expecting to
13
hear from them for a few standard
and during the
years.
fall of Cadia.
I have no idea what
There's a
we
lot of
found
cool
out
shit in
there, but it must
And
be
in
really
one of the
important.
games, you fight,
See for yourself.
a Chaos
Inquisitor,
Marine spaceship,
we are raising your clearance
piloted by
level.
Abaddon the Despoiler.
You are henceforth authorized to
He was
listen
like
to
the right-hand
confidential
man of
information
Horus.
without
So
facing
he's essentially,
immediate
like, the
excommunication.
highest-ranking Chaos Marine.
Your discovery has greatly intrigued the
And, he has
Conclave.
this ship
You have
that's just
found a
like a
ghost
living
of the
fucking
past,
bioweapon.
Inquisitor.
It's
The
pretty-
Martyr
it's pretty
had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to
I
us.
forgot what it was called. I think
We
it
all
was,
thought that the fortress monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace.
Mission complete.
But now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Traveling through the warp is pretty fucked up.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos Biologus specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
We were talking about the Chaos Gods a little bit yesterday. I forgot to mention that they're like multiversal entities, as well as metaphysical concepts that can't be killed. That can't technically be killed. They're metaphysical concepts that are multiversal entities as well. So when you travel through the warp, it's kind of like, you know the map of the DC universe?
Awesome.
It's like, you know the DC universe, it's like 3 different rings. And the Chaos realm would basically be like a ring that connects all the universes together.
Okay.
So when you travel through the warp, you're traveling through the space in between any other realm of existence.
Okay.
It's kind of like in the Matrix with the hallway of infinite doors. It would be like entering that realm. Except there's things in that realm that could kill you.
Okay.
Intentionally.
Alright.
Alright. So who do I sell things to here? Do I sell things to people on the ship? Do I sell things while I'm on the ship?
You guys go talk to the captain.
Oh, this lady with the sword.
Sell shit there.
Is the sword lady? Oh, she's a store. I could see she's got a lot of stock.
I can see you got a lot of shit.
Huh. Thought she was like a noble. Dawn. Ooh, a big sword. Alright, I think for recording purposes and for life purposes, I'm going to take a quick little break, so there'll be a huge gap in between the recording from here and now. Yeah. Okay, so you just hit the unpause button, and now we're back to the title screen. Back to the game. Alright, so got some. Did I switch controllers? Okay. Turned the game off and on again. So now we're back on the main screen. I got some batteries for the controller, so now we're wireless. And then we're disconnecting every like 30 seconds. And yeah, totally. What an amazingly short break that was, huh? We were gone for only a minute. That was crazy. Totally didn't spend like multiple hours not being capable of doing stuff. What was that joke? What was that joke with the website you told me about?
Website.
Yeah, so you found a website with what was on the website?
You mean the article thing? The title?
Was it an article about a website?
Oh, it wasn't an article, sorry. It was like a YouTube video.
There was like a website where like they're convincing people to get vaccinated.
All I know is apparently a
Yeah,
black dating app that's telling people that's trying to get users to get vaxxed.
And I'm like, oh, what's it
Who
called?
are you,
Sacks for
Thorn?
Vax?
You and your mysterious storm watchers.
And then my mom was.
We will make you whole again.
My mom and she's like,
I have
yeah,
questions
get your
for you.
double dose. Holocaust invited you to the right. So what are we gonna be doing here? Some random missions or?
Join me.
Oh, you have a cool player icon.
Hey, you're on my ship with me.
Who is that?
Like my character's armor?
Who is that player icon?
Got dual signals.
Is that an in-game icon for your character?
Oh, you're seeing my icon. That's Judy Alvarez.
Yeah, from Cyberdunk.
Where'd you get yours?
I got mine from anime. It's an anime. It's actually pretty obscure as far as anime go. I don't think I ever bothered to explain it. I think I explained it once what my icon was. Yeah. Oh, so you want to help me do the campaign stuff?
I don't know if I can do campaign.
Okay. So do I go here, the star map?
But either way, we can just do random missions together.
Yeah, I get some cool co-op stuff in there. Extras. Yeah. Mailbox. Is this gonna be like people give me mail? Hall of Heroes. I'm guessing that's Achievos.
I'm looking at a story mission
that I just completed. Can you see my stuff on the right side?
I know, it just looks like I can start it.
This is fashion frame.
Well, I don't want to, because I'm ahead of you right now in the story, right? So
yeah.
I'm thinking it might be better if I can work you try attempting to start a story mission.
Well, I'm here right now. Let's try the star map.
Okay, just start what?
I'm just looking at the star map. Did that. Okay, so I've loaded in the star map, and now I see missions and stuff.
Will you see your story mission?
I think I did. There's a highlight on it.
It's on the right side of the screen.
Yeah.
You can even click travel to next.
This is Meta Surgeon Agrippa 723 Theta speaking. How can I assist you, Inquisitor?
I'm guessing this is story content.
Your request cannot be granted. I suggest that you seek medical assistance elsewhere.
So I'm talking to a medical lady.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos Biologus with the required skill set is unavailable. Current status. Assigned to priority level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data.
Okay, so I guess I am getting
Our brethren have been studying an epidemic on the St. Abelard relay station. We lost contact with the station recently.
Okay. Thought I was gonna load into a mission, but I just loaded into a conversation. That's not bad.
I'm in the star map. I see right here.
Am I near the star map, or did I travel to another area?
You're not even near my star map. Wait, when I went into the star map, did you automatically do it?
No, I had to manually do it myself. Okay. Relay station. I assume this might is probably gonna have to get confirmed.
Well, let's see if it kicks me out.
Yeah, my start is like faded out, so.
It's faded out?
If I click it again. Seeing rewards and difficulties. So maybe you come to the star map? Or do you see a prompt of any kind? That's gonna like, hey, oh, okay, difficulty.
You see the button to click to starting?
I see the button, but I can't click it. It's faded out. So I'm probably waiting on you for something, maybe.
Oh, it's faded out because I think only I can start the mission.
Oh, okay. So I can do my camp. I can look at it, but you're the host.
Yeah. So here.
Let's back up. Is there like a one button that I can
see if you can see a letter inviting?
Inviting.
You'll be this part of the year.
So social.
See if you can track it to your neighbors.
Whisper, player info.
Social.
Remove friend, invite to party. Okay. So you accepted it?
Yeah, I'm here.
So you technically switched host, okay. Without having to. That's cool that there wasn't like a load, as far as I saw.
So just look right now?
No, it's good. Okay, so yeah, you still have to confirm, but I get to select anything.
Accept.
That seems kind of backwardsy, but it works well enough. Requesting server. We have to make a session. That explains all the loading so fast. On the joining.
Better just be us two.
Well, yeah, that's the point of making a server. That would be weird if someone could randomly join in.
Hello, friends.
I mean, it's not a private server, at least.
Would you like to play a game of...
So I guess I sort of subconsciously convinced you to switch to controller. Because you were saying you switched to controller during the break. Right?
What?
You said you switched to controller during the break?
No, I didn't. I don't know. I don't have any way to connect to the controllers.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. So I still don't. So we were looking at. I did all my loadouts and selling gear and stuff all during the break. So there's apparently a button.
Inquisitor, the epidemic that spread through the relay station was just the prelude to a full-scale chaos infestation. The Void Station is in total lockdown until the decontamination teams and the Imperial Guard troops arrive. And that could take time.
Why would they need the whole team? One sharp blade. That's all it takes to cut out the malignant growth. I'll go in.
Do you really believe that the Magos biologist you seek is there, alive?
There are still people on the station. Metrodora Thelema is a sacred priest of the Omnissiah. I believe she can take care of herself.
Mine's not like important.
So you have to actually get my character.
I heard your character dialogue and not my own.
You're still...
I'm still party leader. So, I'm trying to find out what button is on this. I'm trying to see if I switch to my heal button. Maybe it's a D-pad? Oh. What button do I have? Oh, it's a D-pad, so it's... Oh, and I have emotes.
Yeah! What is it again?
For the Emperor. You have to click a button.
Charge!
For the Emperor. Alright, let's kill for the Emperor.
Greetings.
So, A button. I don't like these controls right. So can't switch the button placement on the menu I have. I can switch what hand each weapon is in. Right?
You can't switch it, but if you prefer to have like the pistol, if you're using a pistol and a melee weapon, like the pistol and the other two weapons, pistol, you just gotta switch hands.
I don't like that R2 is shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch hands. I can do B as melee. I can not like the laser. Probably like the double pistol. Oh shit, I'm gonna put. Is there a better way to spawn?
Just the one button.
That's why not.
By the way, if you notice the morality section, it's starting to see that it's going to start making morality choices.
What did I just put them on? It's not something you expect. You pay that shit.
I'm painting hostiles.
So then I want this motherfucker. Why didn't let me switch to select what hand I wanted? I want this and this hand, right?
Yeah, you just switch hands.
God damn it! It won't let me put the sword in the other hand. It just won't.
Maybe I didn't put the
It won't let me put the sword in the other hand. It's bound to this one hand.
I was able to do that also.
It's bound to the one hand. It might be a specific type of wood.
Yeah, no, that is complete bullshit. I was able to
Yeah,
do that.
it's bound to the hand. What I wanted to do is...
Did you unequip both?
I guess I unequipped both, and it's bound to the hand.
Okay, well, what if you try to pull the pistol and then it will another one?
I don't have two pistols.
Well, then I guess one of the others gets the pistol.
So B is shoot, and then X is reload. Oh no. Well, what is X?
You know, X would probably be a reload when you don't have weapons.
Yeah, this Lasgun's never even good.
Okay, my weapon has energy.
So long, and multi-shot, single shot.
Inquisitor, if you don't mind me asking, why are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
He is a space marine, a legendary defender of the Imperium. It makes him the most important member of Klosterheim Fraternity, even if their relationship is strained and secret. Would have
Because I wanted to being a melee fighter, I wanted to be able to shoot.
Oh yeah, totally. What level are you in contrast to my level?
Because you notice the passive skill tree, there's a moving skill tree, right?
Yeah, sure.
Under passive. I'll probably get last resort, because you think you've got like just as good for when he's doing the passive.
So in contrast to my level, what are you right now?
I'm level 14.
Inquisitor, I have completed the task you gave me. There is no trace of the Martyr anywhere in the logbooks of my ship. This ship is ancient and has traveled everywhere in the sector. And still, nothing.
I suspected that much. It was worth a try.
I wish I had the treasured logbook of my rogue trader clan. It has been in the possession of my family since my ancestor received the warrant of trade.
What happened to that logbook?
It has disappeared when the Inquisitorial Purge destroyed the clan headquarters.
It is indeed quite unfortunate.
Oh, the Emperor.
Inquisitor, our Arga readings have suddenly spiked to alarming levels. You've reached the center of the Chaos infestation. Stay alert. Archives, Inquisitor. Try to find a cogitator that can grant you access to the data vaults.
This is the central cogitator of the station. If this Magos Biologus tried to send a report to her superiors, it must be logged here. I missed the Magos Biologus on the station. I logged the 3 potential destinations where I could find her. I hope she's worth all this trouble.
No, it's Asmodeus or Asmodeus. What? Oh, I gotta we beat the frame rate.
Yeah, in this game, you automatically when you finish missions, they do not automatically need to be.
Oh, do you see that guy with the jetpack and the metal armor and claws?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So we get the same load screen.
Wait, what? Oh no, I got a sniper check.
This dude has like red eyes and claws.
Yeah.
And the loading
screen. So I guess you're checking all that. Oh,
no. It's the Legend of Derry.
The Legend of Derry.
I wonder what happens if I drop an item. If you can pick it up that way. Let's test it with this random piece of junk.
Oh yeah, I got shot.
How do you
Oh, okay, so I made a mistake. It says heat on the bladed weapons I'm using, but in brackets it says electric. Okay.
Oh, I don't have the drop item ability while I'm in the ship. Okay. I guess if we were to trade items, maybe you'd have to drop it while in a mission. Who knows? And if you know, tell me, you bastard.
You know, Magento.
got a shield. Oh yeah, I didn't get to. I forgot to use my second loadout. Didn't really need to. 208 is not enough. I'm just gonna switch. Okay, so is highest rarity yellow or purple?
Highest rarity is orange.
Okay.
Legendary.
Orange-ish yellow.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like no, gray, green, purple, orange.
Look at these random buttons. Week of the void rooms. Is there inventory or inventory cycles every hour? This is like a campaign inventory, probably. Oh yeah, so I can sell everything I don't want. Obviously, this is the sell all, so we have up to green quality here. Wrong menu.
Okay, so I'm about ready to go.
That's weird. Oh! Shit. Oh well. Okay, yeah.
Look at me, I can move so much more faster now. Look at me.
You can see you on what?
I'm running around in the circle.
For the Emperor.
I'm so fucking fast. Ain't no motherfucker's gonna get away from me.
This is the police. FBI, open up. So I just do any mission in this area. Or the purple mission. The van.
Let's do a mission.
Prime. Let's do this one. That was a weird sound effect. His phone died. I guess his phone died. Did your phone die or something? I heard that. I heard like a.
Yeah. My phone's died. We might run up charge.
Yeah, it was like a weird. Did you hear that?
No.
Oh, cool. So you go to a planet and there's multiple missions to be done. Make sure mission.
Here's the one on the left side first.
Pending friend requests. What the fuck? Okay. Unspent skill points. I should spend skill points. Hard to read this. So I can do ranged combat, area effects, defense, and health support. Let's do area effects.
The left side.
Oh, I have 7 points. Jesus. Increase, blah, 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 blah. Support, suppression damage bonus. Suppression damage. Critical hit strength. Suppression damage. Bonus. Oh, can I back it? Oh no! No, I have to commit now. Oh, what about you? Video games, right?
Heresy.
I can't quite see here. Search the blah 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 area at 3 possible locations. Okay, so I am on the right path. So loading up this mission. obviously progressed far enough in the campaign to join.
What? What happened?
It says you haven't progressed far enough in the campaign. Oh, do I? Maybe it's me too. Hold on. Because I have to do a mission on one of these 3 planets. Do I have to do it in a specific order? The mission that says search the 3 planets.
Yeah, did you choose the left side?
No, I chose a random one, so I guess I have to pick them in a specific order. Yeah. That scared me for a second.
Did you check out the cosmetics?
No, I'm gonna do that later.
Because then you can get your chair.
I don't want my chair. I downloaded it to have it, but I don't want it.
Because you should have the Captain Skull one. The hat, the cigar.
Like a real chair.
Cybernetic cigar.
Like Colonel Cybernetic cigar? What?
Yeah, it's like a robotic. Like,
what? Are you telling me that Warhammer has e-cigarettes?
E-cigarettes.
And it's got skulls on it? Smoking a cigarette with a skull at the end of it?
Was the Emperor a smoker?
Oh, did you get a chance to look up any of that 40k stuff we talked about the other day? I was recommending that you watch like the Eisenhower.
There's so much information.
Yeah, that's the thing about 40k. There's so much information, and almost none of it like directly contradicts with each other. Like there's no retcons. There's like the idea of 40k lore is that everything is canon, even the things that people are getting wrong. Because there's the whole issue of like, you know, the average life expectancy of a space marine is 1,000 years.
What?
Yeah, they live for like fucking ever. But like, they also go through like, but they can still have PTSD.
Inquisitor, according to the coordinates you found, this area is one of the potential locations where your Magos Biologus could be. And it seems you've also got company.
Yeah. So what was it?
Heresy.
So, like, yeah, space marines can live to be like 1,000 years old, but they're not immune to
Praise
PTSD,
the Emperor.
Brain damage.
Praise the Emperor.
So if you can get a different account of events from different space marines.
There's a couple things that you can get.
Praise the Emperor.
And of course the Empire loves to lie about things that would make them look bad. So you know, there's a lot of like canon lying, a lot of like conscience. Essentially every bit of 40k lore you can find. Even more than 50 Are you blue or am I green? I lost track of you because you're so much faster than me. Well, you can't go forward if I did a 180. Oh!
Inquisitor, we have received a distress call from a rogue trader in orbit. His transport crew on the ground was attacked by hostiles while moving important supply rates to the local administratum cloisters. They humbly ask you to secure the cargo before the cultists return for the goods.
Oh, there's a weird What if I told you that I'm actually really fast for a Space Marine? Space Marines are slow as fuck. Good luck putting them down. Space Marines are like a case room. I'm gonna have to wait. Wait, I thought I was the blue. I missed you. There's no purple for me to follow when I close the map. I'm getting confused. Am I the blue or the green?
I'm the green.
Okay. Wait, what the fuck?
If you just open up your map.
I'm trying to follow my own arrow isn't pointing in the direction I'm trying to walk in. Very tiny bit of purple I can see on my map. I'm going the right way? Am I going the right way? I was going the right way. I was following the flares.
Too bad I can't go.
Are you ready for this?
I found the supplies.
We'll remove the cargo from the area, but it will take some time. The sensors located several cultist troops approaching your location. Get ready to defend the supplies.
Sweet suffering.
You have no reception. Is that just my class, or do everyone else?
cargo is safe.
Praise the Emperor. We'll take over from here and get them to the rogue trader. You can proceed with your mission, Inquisitor.
I don't see the purple. I don't see the purple, but I see these.
Captain, Metrodora Thelema is definitely not here.
That's quite unfortunate, Inquisitor.
At least I've eliminated the local threat, so this whole journey hasn't been a complete waste of my time.
We have 2 other sets of coordinates. Maybe you'll find her on the next world.
Hey there. Send your call to our voice message system 905.
Oh, it's funny. Wait, hold on. What the fuck?
What?
I have you on voicemail. That's funny, because I was calling at the same time and I made it to your mailbox, and now it's going on in the background. That's funny. How do I hang up on the other you? It's fucking weird. Oh, I think the call ended. So yeah, when we're done, you're gonna have a weird message of me talking to you.
How long is it gonna be?
I don't know, like 5 seconds long. Oh no, it's still in manage calls. Okay. How do I hang up to the other you? Okay, well now I don't know. Oh, that would have your name on it. Now it's just 2 of you, and I don't know which one to hang up on. I'm gonna hang up on the top one and see what happened. And call. You still there? Yeah. Okay, so I hung up on you.
God damn it.
It's so fucking weird. It's never happened before. Well, it's better than whatever would normally happen when you call. I forgot. I can't remember the last time you know, like when the call would end and you'd both try and call each other back and nothing would happen. That's so weird. Let's check the inventory. I got shields, which I'm not going to use. Axes, which I technically can't use. 25, 25. It seems like the gear that you buy from the lady is pretty damn good. Yeah, it's kind of that's always the point of having a vendor, right? Burning effects. Chance to fear on crit. No, thank you. What's this? What were you saying about the top? Oh, the top mission. Well, first I want to sell my junk. The junk that's in my trunk. Put my junk in. God damn it.
Well, like I said, you find me in the library.
Ooh, an auto pistol. How much is this? That's expensive. I'd rather pick. Oh, it's half the money I have. That's pretty expensive.
That storage is
Okay. Can I put this? Well, it doesn't matter. It's this sword that's being an asshole. There's X. Auto X. Yeah. So this chain sword is grafted to the one hand. Unfortunately. So now I have a thin pistol. Is that, hold on, was that a chat? I just saw. Is that a public chat? would just replay the same mission for no progression at all. Unspent skill point. I guess that looks like a mission results screen or something. Weirdly enough. Okay, so the one on the top right or bottom right? Always on time, except for when he has to pick up. Oh, you want to go left, right, up there?
Why is there no meat?
Not accepting this mission would be heresy. I'm gonna see if putting my phone in this corner is what's fucking it up. Cause I'm guessing because I could hear the beeping that it was my phone. I had it plugged into the computer while we were on call. So now I just have it plugged into my portable charger. Well, what if I can charge my charger while I charge my phone?
What a Garrett.
Hold on, let me plug in my charger. It's plugged in the computer. Is that upside down?
Hey.
Beep.
What if I make a
Inquisitor, this is the second location where Omega's biologus could be. Unfortunately, the area is swarming with hostiles.
Reloading.
For the Emperor.
Inquisitor, the rebellious forces of the Astra Militarium have taken over the area, and they're fighting with the loyal Imperial Guards. The rebels have surrounded the colony where the Magos Biologis might be holed up, and their mortars attack the Imperial fort with artillery fire.
I'm just an alarm signal, really? You are too late.
So I noticed that some of the weapons have multiple abilities, or some of the abilities have. Like the weapons have abilities attached to them. I guess some of them are passive. No, like you know, there's like the colored boxes.
Loading.
Yeah. Underneath some of your weapons. Yeah, like abilities.
like starter shot?
Yeah.
The Imperial Navy has launched Marauder bombers as a counterattack. They will bomb the entire area. Find cover.
Like that's the color of the suppression.
No, I mean like if you stop and you go to the weapons, and like I'm looking at a gun, and it's like ranged one-handed. And there's like these, the ability bars or whatever. How do you? Yeah. Oh, so yeah, item skills. Yeah, mine are blue on the wall. Okay.
The Marauder bombers have retreated. You're safe to proceed.
Man, there should not be this much difference between our Star Walking. Arrow 6, every last one of them.
Such a crude trap against an Inquisitor. You turrets won't stop me.
At least you can move and reload. Like it's not Resident Evil 2 over here. Could you imagine like Resident Evil 2 and 3, but you can move and shoot? Like Resident Evil.
Teleport beacon in range. I've deactivated the first mortar. How do you dare turn our weapons against us?
So maps eventually get so big that you need to teleport. No. You said we could. You said we could. Yeah, I can, not should. Or we're going to. And that could be. You know what's weird about and then it's like maybe 3 times that size. But as he's jumping into it, I don't know what the portal as you're using it. That would, there are like in real life if you tried that, like, you wouldn't be able to fit all the way through.
Spit on your emperor!
Loading.
Second mortar deactivated. That will teach a lesson to this rabble.
Let me try this again. Oh, I can't. Just straight up leak. I don't know, it's like not even working.
I spoke too soon, Inquisitor. The Marauder bombers are launching a second wave of bombardments.
The aiming reticle kind of disappeared, so now I just keep launching forward. And the ammo capacity with this pistol is like way bigger than the only reloads it had to do are done on me. I know, but like there's so many bullets in this tiny thing that I haven't had to do like an
The Marauder bombers have retreated again. This time, they are leaving the area for good.
Next time there's an aerial strike, I want to coordinate first with the Imperial Navy.
The last mortar is down. Try to move against the Imperial Guard now, rebels.
Good work. The rebels won't be able to launch artillery fire for a while.
Oh, we're doing that? Okay, wait, hold on. Before we do that first. Oh, I got no, she's not here. Huh, weird. Oh, there it is.
By the Emperor, these tech priests and their elusive ways. Do you copy, Captain? The Magos Biologus is not here.
I'm really sorry, Inquisitor. We'll travel to the last set of coordinates then.
I have a lost fortress monastery to find. I hope she can help my investigation for her sake.
It doesn't feel like fortress monasteries are that big. Open. I don't know, man. You miss out on all the cool dialogue if you do it that way. Oh wow, I already had that before. Ooh, wow. Oh wow, that's a good gun. Wow. Does 51 damage? Okay. Is that better armor? That's better armor. And oh, what do I look like now? Cool, you can see my lame little face. Yeah, too bad you can't pick missions for me unless we're doing random missions. Because then you could do that while I do my inventory stuff. Oh wait, is the weapon? Oh, it's better actually. This one. Yeah. Just say it's better even if it's not. Level 2 to level 8. No. Speed plus 1. Sure. Help us catch up to you. Slower. You're SpongeBob? I didn't know that. Have you been lying to me this entire time? And brown. And we'll keep the blues. Why not? Okay. Let's go. Next mission. Oh, so it's like keep that up. So are these other missions like temporary missions? Like if I beat them, will they be there when I'm done? Not the purple ones, like the white ones.
There's a time limit.
So you can actually like deplete a planet of its missions?
Yeah. And then like later, eventually go in combat.
Okay. What?
Right.
Yeah, it says the same thing it said before. You haven't progressed far enough to be able to do this.
I haven't got far enough.
Yeah. Hollow Ghost has not progressed far enough to the campaign to join. Yeah, you should be way further than this. You know what else is bullshit? This stuff gets the head of this horse's meat.
Probably because I haven't completed that mission, probably due to finding the girl.
Well, no, it said that before too. It said that before when I started the game.
It just says perks. I found the girl earlier. Guess I'll be getting on now.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. So just do that mission.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we'll end out the stream with that. The stream, the recording, the video, the content, the location, the everything. All my stars and girders. So you'll hopefully you'll be able to join me on if we do another one of these. I don't know why it's just this mission. We can't jump in.
You'll only be able to do the campaign once other players have completed the campaign missions too. So,
Or if you're doing them at the same time.
huh?
Or if you're doing them simultaneously.
I don't know if it has to be at the same time. It could be.
Inquisitor, I know you're getting impatient, but at least your search is drawing to a close. This is the last location where your Magos Biologos could be. We detected a large number of Chaos hostiles. She really has a knack of finding peaceful research spots, doesn't she?
Looks like a different type of headshot. probably one of those third-party things that they always warn you. Oh, this game requires third-party developer. I'm used to mashing the other buttons and holding this button.
An alarm signal? Really? You are too late. I couldn't disable the alarm in time. On the bright side, finally silence.
Inquisitor, we have noticed some strange organic outgrowths that generate intense activity.
These pustules are the creation of Nurgle. Some of these demons are able to access the real estate of these hives. I shall destroy all of them.
Almost there, Inquisitor. There is one ugly boil left in the area.
No, I'm sorry. Why did you want to talk about forces? I mean, can you handle it? Our console gonna explode. Yeah, is your PC gonna explode? I don't know. Good. I'm just looking at settings. I'm on. Did you turn off the anti-aliasing? Are you having trouble playing the game?
No, no. I was playing it. Just, I was looking at the main menu. I was just at the main menu, looking at the options. Just to make sure.
Anti-aliasing will probably take your device when you go in certain areas. It's just like a window or like refractions and stuff. Just auto-configure it, dude.
Auto-configure?
Yeah, that's the whole reason why we both got G-Forces, right?
Will that actually help?
Yes, that's the whole point. So you can get either the best settings or the best performance. And then if you don't like it, you can change it. Oh god.
Target acquired. I've destroyed the other pustule of Nurgle. No more sick protrusions in your world in this area.
Huh. So purple. Purple. Purple.
Oh, you're going to bed now, so you gotta do it.
Never sleep facility.
Good night.
Peace out. Man, I just realized how dumb that is. You can't dream if you're not Yeah, it took me 5 fucking years to realize how stupid that is. Ah, man. Yeah, that would make sense if like Nurgle owns the planet, but the other gods. Oh,
This is an Adeptus Mechanicus quarantine zone, Inquisitor. You must leave.
You should have told me that before I came in to rescue you.
If that was an attempt at sarcasm, you're wasting your time. Rest assured, the Conclave will be notified of your support.
I've been looking for you for a while. I need your expertise.
I'm a high-ranking geneticist of the Machine God. My extraordinary skill set is undoubtedly best employed here.
I have an Adeptus Astartes with grievous injuries on my ship, and I need him walking and talking. How often do you have the opportunity to work on one of the angels made flesh?
This new information requires me to reconsider. I will accompany you, Inquisitor.
Probably multiple times in this like 2.5 like Inquisitor Eisenhower had his shit on like he got like fucking 2 blanks, which are people that essentially have no soul and cannot be like corrupted by chaos. In fact, people get physically corrupted after they're surrounded by blanks, and you can't fuck with them using psychic abilities, but they can have psychic abilities. Yeah, that rogue trader dude on his side that he started, he had like disciples and stuff like Admiral, I fucking forgot mid-sentence. Eisenhower had his shit on lock, like for sure, and I'm surprised this guy doesn't have like an apothecary and stuff, or anything to heal himself with, but you know, we'll probably deal with that maybe later, or never again. I don't really think so. But yeah, this game's pretty sick. Obviously, it's not perfect, but it's damn good fun. And if you're not into it, there's other 40k games. Just, you know. And if you don't like 40k games, 40k lore, podcasts, and other cool stuff is out there somewhere. But if you just like the cool content that we do here, you can hit me up on the Discord where we can have discussions about it. You can make requests on other things you'd like me to play, video game wise, or maybe even like other videos and things that I could do that you think would be cool. You can hit me up on the Twitch where most of that stuff will be recorded and streamed live. This wasn't. But you know, most things are that I do. We can also chat with me while it's ongoing and like maybe give me tips and advice on games, because every now and then we need help. And hit me up on the YouTube where all that stuff usually gets archived and is available for your convenience. Maybe you like skipping through some of the boring parts. I encourage you to do that. As long as you get to the good parts of the content you enjoy, go for it. And other exclusive video stuff, there's some IRL videos like this, for example, you'd only be able to find on the YouTube. And yeah, without taking up any more of your time, thanks for watching, and until next time, I guess, sleep? Keep on dreaming. Poutine, out! Peace.